You're listening to Sip and Grow the podcast, the show where we taste awesome, delicious wines while having unfiltered conversations about our passions, experiences, struggles, entrepreneurship, and life. My name is Nicole Di Pasquale, and I'm a wine enthusiast just trying to pursue her passions and dreams while taking you on the journey with me, one episode at a time. My ultimate goal is to not only bring you wine knowledge and value, but also inspire you to enjoy your process and journey in pursuing your passions and dreams. Because guess what? The person you become while enduring the process is more important. So sit back, grab a glass, and let's sip and grow together. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sip and Grow the podcast with me, your host, Nicole Di Pasquale. It's so funny. I have my dog Titus here. He just had like a huge meltdown, and I had to like put him in timeout, and now he's like back out of the crate and is like calmly next to me now. So I'm so like grateful that he calmed the fuck down, because it got to a point where like I had to scream at him, and I was like, "Sir, we're not going to behave this way. We're not going to behave this way." And I hate getting to that point, but we got to that point today. Today we got to that point, but it's okay because we're going to have a wine in our system soon. And I'm here with you guys, and we're just vibing and chilling. So fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the wine. So this is a fun find. I actually bought this last year, and I have had it sitting in my pantry since I think November. Yeah. So we're finally bringing it out. I actually got this in a place called El Almacén. I don't know if you guys have heard of Fiorito. Fiorito is like probably one of the best authentic Argentinian restaurants in Miami, Florida. I knew about them before Messi came to play and like made it a whole big ordeal. Like now it's super popular because they have like a mural of like Messi drawn on the outside, and ever since like he came to play for Inter Miami, like they became super popular, which I'm happy for the restaurant, but like also I was like so sad because I remember the days like when they first opened, and I would go and like it would be packed, but it's because like it would be like the people that knew about it that would be there, and now it's like always jam packed. But they do really good service, and they have like a fast turnaround time. So if you are into authentic Argentinian cuisine or are looking for something authentic Argentinian, definitely check them out. They don't have reservations. You have to kind of show up and be on a wait list. But like I said, their turnaround time is phenomenal. But they opened up a storefront in front of the restaurant called El Almacén. Excuse me. And it's kind of like a one-stop shop for frozen goods or like sandwiches on the go, like kind of like a quick bite to eat place slash wine shop slash you can buy like frozen meats or empanadas so that you can take them home and like make them at home basically, or put them in the oven and make it. So this wine was there, and it was super interesting looking, and the guy saw me like looking at it, and then he told me, he's like, "Hey, like if you haven't tried that wine, you should. It's phenomenal." Knowing that I got this that long ago, I don't remember how much it cost, but I do remember that it was like in the $20 range. So think about spending between either like 22 to like 26, $27. I don't think it was any more than like $27, but I don't remember. I will look it up online to see if I find a link for it. But I'll definitely put the price point in the show notes. But this producer is called Durigutti. Durigutti is the family last name. So Let me tell you a little story background before I present what this wine actually is, because this is called Proyecto Las Compuertas, and it's a 2023 Cabernet Franc, 100% Cabernet Franc. So looking into this, two brothers, Pablo and Hector Durigutti, they got together and bought like 5 hectares of land in 2007, and they bought it in Luján de Cuyo, Mendoza. It's a very specific area in Mendoza. This area is probably one of the coldest areas there, which is cool because it's also an area that has like 5 different types of soils, and you can get some phenomenal wines from there. Specifically, they launched this project called Proyecto Las Compuertas to kind of pay homage or give back to like the land, or respect for the land and the region and the area that they're at. So like the whole point of this project is to kind of pay respects to like the traditions, to like local growers who are there, who keep on traditionally growing, you know, the vines, and like are upkeeping the vineyards traditionally. Because there's so much urbanization going on in Mendoza, there are tried and true people in the area that just do it because of the passion for it, and they stick to like the traditional way of doing it. So like this is the whole point of this project, is like basically saying like, we do this the traditional way, and we're also paying respects to everyone who, and supporting, not only paying respects but also supporting all the local growers who are maintaining their traditional practices and maintaining their vineyards, just because it's what they've done all their life and it's what they are passionate about, and they want to continue doing it, versus, you know, selling their land and have it become an urban part of Mendoza. They're like, no, we want to stick to why this was created in the first place, like why this land is the way it is, and why these grapes and vines are, you know, part of our home and part of our heritage and part of what we grew up with. So I thought that was really cool. And with that said, they do practice like organic farming and stick to the natural way of doing things, which I really, really appreciate. And they do have like limited production, because again, it's not a lot of land, and they do have different grape varietals, but this one just happens to be Cabernet Franc, which I'm excited to try. But very cool story, very cool concept. The other thing I loved about this wine is that they do the fermentation. The fermentation takes about 20 days total, and they ferment the wine in concrete eggs. If you've ever had wine from like a concrete vat or a concrete egg, or a tank, whatever you want to call it, there's different styles. Personally, I really enjoy it. The first one I had was called Concreto. It's from the Zucardi family in Argentina. If you know, you know. Very, very good wine. I believe that one costs like close to like almost $40. But it is a very well-known name and family and brand in Argentina. But yeah, they do native yeast and fermentation on the skins in a concrete egg, and then they age the wine in the concrete egg for about 7 months, and then that's when it's transferred to the bottle for or to the barrels, not barrels, I'm sorry. That's when it's transferred to the bottle for bottle aging, until they release the wine, basically. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to try this wine. Let's jump into it. Already looking at it, it has a very like plum berry forward color to it, like a deep dark berry red. On the nose, I'm getting dark fruit notes like blackberry, cherry, plum is in there too. It has a little bit of an earthiness to it as well on the nose. Let's go ahead and try it. Interesting. So it has nice rounded tannins. I'm almost getting two like cranberry notes coming through, but very on the nose, it's very dark fruit notes. But on the palate, I get like red fruit notes, like cranberry, cherry, plum. There's a hint of spiciness to it, and almost like a mugginess to it, which is really, really nice. But overall, it's like well rounded on the tannins, goes down smoothly, medium bodied, and easy to drink. So it's a very well balanced Cabernet Franc. One thing I love about Cabernet Francs is like they are so easy to drink and they're not like harsh on the tannins. So it's really, really nice to pair with like a bunch of different foods. So overall, my rating for this wine would probably be a, I'm gonna give it a 9.2 out of 10. I really like this wine. I think this wine is phenomenal. It's very easy to drink. The price point wasn't terrible. It's in the mid 20s. We're just gonna put it there, and I'll put the actual price when I find it in the show notes. But overall, I really like it. Let me know if you guys go out and try this bottle. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. And I am excited. I'm working on some stuff now to bring you guys more guests on the podcast because like those episodes for me are like super, super fun. So we're working on that. Be patient with me, but don't you worry. Me and you, we're gonna show up here every week with a little tasting and a little review and whatever else, came up in the week to chat about. But I'll be here, and I hope you will be here too. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and remember to drink your wine tonight, and I'll see you all on the next one. Cheers.